Blessings upon blessings, everyone. Hope all is well. Hope all is well. So this is one of those mind and heart moments, right? That I be having. Y'all know I like to talk about what's on my mind and my heart. So this is one of those mind and heart moments. Riddle me this, black people, right? So they come to us, right, at a point where we start to realize, and then the other ones of us start to realize, our greatness and just how great we are. And at this point, they come to sell us on our greatness, of which we already discovered. Now, after we build ourselves to a certain point, they come and make it seem as if you need them to get to the next level of your greatness. So then they start to use you. They use you to show you you. They use you to show you how great you are. They use you to show you how powerful you are. They use you to idolize you. And then they use you to destroy you. I find that crazy. And why do I say that, right? I say it because you already realize how great you are. And they come into a point where they want to further your greatness, is what they tell you. They have the outlets, the platform, the media. So these are the things that they say is going to help you to display your greatness. But notice it's at a time when pretty much the media pretty much knows you to an extent, when I would say us. Because remember, you got to have a buzz, you got to create friction, you know what I'm saying, in order for them to even come knocking on your door, right? So at this point, you already where you are and where you're supposed to be. You're already at a state of elevation. And I think this is at the time where, those decisions that's supposed to be made has to be made at that time when they come, But I say they use you because when they use you, they use us, and us is you, right? If you see an artist or a superstar or somebody who they created and put in the limelight to be idolized, or to some extent, some people will worship, right? Some of these superstars, the level of where they fans go, somewhat to worshiping, right? Some of these fans actually worship some of these idols, right? So when you see that, you see you, right? A lot of times, you got people who just don't believe in themselves to enough where they could put somebody like that in front of them and just look up to them and worship or idolize them, because they can't see them in that person, right? You don't see you in that person. So that person you think is unreachable or outside of your element, right? When really it's not. That's just a reflection of you. So they show you, and then you empower you, right? You show you great because you start to idolize these people. You click on their pages, you buy their songs, you watch their movies, you do all these things, right, to help further these people's careers. When you understand that you only relate to it because you can relate to it. So you actually do really see the you in them. They know that. But they channel it in a certain kind of way to where it makes you see something outside of you. They make you empower these people. And just like how I said, by idolizing them or worshiping them, or buying into whatever it is that they are selling to us, right? And I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with that to an extent. I think the only issue I look at it from is that it's not going directly to them, sad to say, when it comes to the choice that we have to make of picking a side, and instead of people really believing in themselves to that extent and taking themselves to that next level by just being more humble, more patient, believing in the people, they turn and believe in the system because it's more of a quick way to get the dollar or get to your destination, the shortcuts, right? Taking a shortcut to get there and not wanting to take the long road. So this is how they use us to empower us, or you to empower you. Then they use you to idolize you. It gets beyond the point, right? But I can pretty much say, to show you the idolizing, it all fits from everything else I just said. And then they use you to destroy you, right? Because in every sense of the way, everything that they do is just showing people a reflection of you, right? So, or reflecting a version of you that they want you to see. When they're building people up, they're giving you all the highlights of this person. They done dressed them up nice, cleaned them up nice, make them look real good, prop them in front of the television or cameras or whatever, and show us a cleaner side of us, or you. Show you a cleaner side of you. Show you a higher version of you that you can reach, something that's obtainable, but is out of your reach because you start to feel like you need them in order to get there. You need their money, their resources. When in reality, without you, none of that would be possible anyway, right? Not without you, because they do all of that to sell it to you. And then they use you to destroy you in the same token, right? Because now, when they have no more use for you, or they're no longer benefiting from you, then they reflect a side of you to you, right? Which is us, right? But you get the drift. That now makes you look at this person as somebody you no longer want to invest in. You're no longer interested in. You start feeling like this person ain't on the same level, or this person is not someone of who you choose to involve yourself with, right? And then that's how they use you to destroy you. And then a lot of times, I think even that kind of breaks a part of you, right? To break an artist down who you felt highly about, or you had a certain amount of interest in, it's because you've seen a reflection of you in said person. So now when they break that side of that person or tear that person down, that breaks that side of you that reflected or related to that person. So now you kind of kill that side of you. Cold world. But like I said, like, these just be things on my mind, hard to talk about, anytime things come to me, this is what I'm on this journey for. So I'm definitely gonna bring it to y'all and just, say certain things that have y'all ponder on it, It's up to you, Like Like I said, you're great. You're powerful. You don't need them to show you that or tell you that. You just need to know it and remember that you are. Now, I'll tell you, this journey is a beautiful thing. And as long as I'm still breathing, I'm going to keep bringing it to y'all every which way I can. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all, yo. And I just felt like sharing, so, you know, take it for what it is. Just know that nothing in this world is handed to you, right? So anything that you want, anything that you want to do or accomplish in this life, it's possible. If you can think it, then it could be done. If it couldn't be done, you wouldn't be able to think it. So whatever you think that you can do, you can. And whatever you think you can't do, you can't do it. Master your reality, because you're the master of it. So stay in control. I love y'all, yo. Y'all be good. Blessings upon blessings, man. Y'all stay safe. And you know, every time I do one, I do one. And it is what it is. Message sent.